Gbefilatv Awikoko lójú ọlọ́rọ̀.
All right, good day, beautiful people. It's the beginning of another new week. As you know, I'm Femi Bakare by name. Yes, so it's the beginning of another week, and we'll be giving you fresh content from what is going to, from the events that will happen this week. First, we'll be talking about we are still on the Endsars saga, and then the activists, all the activists we have in Lagos demands that Lagos should not be burnt down again, never again, regardless of whatever is going to happen. He said Lagos should not be burned down again. Well, I think that is really, touching to some extent. Why will you say Lagos should not be burnt down again? The reason is not far-fetched. We all knew that the last Endsars protest that happened on October 20th, 2020, it was hijacked by some hoodlums. It was a peaceful protest along the line, not until hoodlums, some sponsored hoodlums, where they hijacked the protest and they started burning places, and they now tagged the innocent citizens that they were the one that burnt down all those places, which is very wrong. Because I could remember last year, I think I witnessed some part of the protest too. It was all peaceful, fun and lively. In fact, it was even a concert at a point, because some celebrities like Burna Boy, Falz, and the rest, they were just coming to stage performance at that Lekki toll gate, and it took place for like a week before it was now hijacked by some sponsored hoodlums. I call them sponsored hoodlums because they were being sponsored. So let's take a look at what happened at the Endsars protest last year. Let's see how it really began. Because at the point, they were now shooting at the police were now shooting at the innocent citizens for carrying out their human rights. So let's see it. Let's see what happened last year.
They are shooting at protesters. They are shooting at protesters. They are shooting at us. They are shooting at us. They are shooting at us. They are shooting at us.
All right, you've seen that in the clip. And before I proceed, let me tell you some affected places that have been affected by the Endsars saga. Let me tell you, as it is currently, Igbohere High Court is still down. Lagos DNA Forensic Center is still down. Lagos City Hall is still down. The Cycle Mall is still down. The BRT terminal at the Oyingbo is still down. And some several, police stations too that I could not really touch. All those places too, they are still down. They couldn't operate because of the mayhem that happened last year. They burnt down a lot of police stations last year. Even the palace, the Oba's palace too, was affected. The Cycle Mall and all those places too. All these people, they are yet to recover, and now you are staging another protest, another Endsars protest, come October 20th, 2021. So it is in this vein that activists rise up to say that no places should be burnt down. on the 20th of October, which is next tomorrow, Wednesday. Because if you are saying protest, to me, it's supposed to be a peaceful protest. Nobody should fight, nobody should engage in all this, in fights or war or anything. You shouldn't vandalize. You are not expected to vandalize. You are not expected to damage any property of whatsoever. We used to see how it used to happen in the UK and the US now. All these people don't go about vandalizing people's properties. You are saying it's a protest, yet you are using this medium to exploit other innocent citizens as you are. The last one that happened, they went to Cycle Mall. This one I even experienced. They went to Cycle Mall. People packed clothes. They even steal TV sets and some other gadgets. And you're saying it's Endsars. You're ending SARS. You're ending bad governance. You're ending, you yourself, you're bad. And you say you want everything peaceful to start with. Why can't it start with you? In some places in Lekki, that's like a month ago, I remember that some policemen, they are still out there chasing boys. Why are you not after the real criminals? Why are you not after, people that are making money illegitimately? The thing is, I'm not saying Yahoo boys or this thing too. I'm not saying they are good. I'm not saying their impact or whatsoever, it's really good to some extent, but that's not the main issue in Nigeria. Let's focus on the main thing. We have bad government, we have corruption, why can't we just tackle all these things and leave those boys alone? For how long will we continue, chasing frivolities? All these ones, they are irrelevant. Endsars, and those boys too will come out and, be chanting Endsars. So, to some extent, they said last year that even the Endsars protest too was being sponsored by some high figures in the society, but I don't believe that's really the fact here. Let's say the truth. We all as Nigerians, we are tired. We are tired because right now, I can tell you a bag of rice, a bag of beans is close to 80K. We are not talking of that. Electricity, bad road. In my area this morning, you need to see how people were protesting this morning. We need to end bad governance. We need good power supply, good road, good everything. We deserve it. Because all these things, I remember our tax too needs to work. We are paying for all these things. We are paying for them. So if you must, my brother, my sister, if you must go out on Wednesday to stage Endsars, protests, or you are going for Endsars rally, please use your head. Use your head. Don't vandalize any property. Don't exploit anybody property. Do not steal. It's supposed to be a peaceful protest. Don't just turn it to war. Please, I'm advising you now. Just go there. If you are going for any protest, go there peacefully. Go there peacefully and protest and go back to your home peacefully. Now I'm going to read out some comments on Twitter. Permit me to do this. Let me go online and you see what some people are really saying about this Endsars of a thing. Now, a Twitter handle, CBN Governor Akinshola AK, that's his handle. He said, "Never again to destruction in Lagos. Lagosians will defend their city. hashtag never again, hashtag Endsars hijacked by hoodlums. Another Twitter handle who happens to be Femi Adebimpe. He said, those who insist on there being a massacre in Lekki do so because they need something worse. Even if it's imagined to drown out the real tragedies of the protest, the innocent lives lost, the arson that was unleashed upon Lagos, and the many businesses that were destroyed and even collapsed. Another Twitter handle who happens to be Oseni Olanrewaju, he said, never again we will defend our lives, ways of life, states, region, and country from enemies, local or foreign. Lagos accept and prosper all. Another Twitter handle, Engineer Femi Adeolu, he says, see what Femi Falana was calling a protest. Never again in Lagos. Another one says, don't allow some miscreants to come and destabilize your area in the name of protest. Hashtag defend Lagos. Another one says, another Twitter handle says, goes by the name Mamati, says, to those of you who wants to commemorate a period when human beings were consumed like suya in Ibadan, a period when almost burned down entire Lagos and rendered the traditional institution into comatose. To those of you who always want war in Nigeria, ẹ ò ní sinmi láyé yín, àmín. So all these things, even if you see the clip of what happened last year when the soldier came to the Lekki toll gate, they were and at the point when they were shooting at the innocent civilians, and you need to see the way people were running helter-skelter. Some people were jumping inside the water. Some people died. Some people had injuries. Some people were being hospitalized. Some people were rushed to different organizations. So you won't want another Endsars to happen again in Lagos. And even if it's going to happen in Lagos and in other states, it has to be a peaceful protest. We shouldn't give the hoodlums opportunity to hijack this protest again, even if there's going to be any protest. So please, we need to be careful out there on Wednesday. This is all I have to say. Please use your head. If you are going to protest, please, I advise you, use your head. It's not safe out there, despite the fact that kidnapping is going on here and there. You know, it's not just safe out there anymore. So I've come to the end of today's program. Follow us on Facebook at Face TV and follow us on Instagram at Face TV. Remain your one and only humble host, Femi Bakari. Thank you for staying back.
Gbefilatv, Awikoko, lójú ọlọ́rọ̀.